Neymar. Played into space out wide.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's McGinn, and he plays one through. Through. And he's managed to get free. Hangs in across. And he was alert to it. Alexandro. He's having a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Robertson. Now, can they get him away? And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. Gabriel clears without hesitation. Adams. Played out to the left flank. Lofted in. Christie! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Bruno Guimaraes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Rafinha. Edison. And it's Guimaraes. Takes a shot! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
McTominay. He's through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Not the most convincing of passes. This looks... And a chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, that's fabulous. Christie takes aim. Oh, great leap! Not a bad try by any means.
McTominay certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Alexandro. And Gabriel. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha makes a dash for it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but
He's going for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. McTominay. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Rafinha. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's having a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Rafinha. Shot at goal! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Robertson. McGinn. Robertson. Adams. Shin to Gabriel. And it's Neymar. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Gabriel. Christie. Quarter of an hour played. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's João Pedro. Rafinha. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Scotland genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack. Variation, unpredictability, you know, that's always key to success.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's in a great position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Gets a good foot in there. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a... And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Rafinha. He's found a way through. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Spread out to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here. Marquinhos can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's had it taken off him. And it's Robertson. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And this is Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Christie. He's got away. Tries to pass it through. Robertson picks it up now. That could spell trouble. And he won't reach that. Oh, they could be caught out here. Ball's played through. McTominay in acres of space out wide. Marquinhos. And it's Marquinhos. Gabriel. And it's Joelinton for Alexandro. Ederson. Played back into the centre. And it's Marquinhos. Gabriel for Joelinton. Alexandro. And he was quick to react. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Adams. Rafinha! And for a moment, time stood still. McGinn. And they win it back again. Neymar. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Joelinton. Closing in on goal. Great chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Ederson. Joelinton. Now it's João Pedro. Robertson. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Engages and forces him off the ball. João Pedro, he'll try from distance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Neymar. And it's Guimaraes. No, that's been intercepted. Adams. And Robertson. Now it's Christie. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The referee's awarded a free kick. McGinn. Now it's Adams. Nicely spread. McTominay has it in a wide position. And he'll shoot here! And that's a sharp finish. Back to within one. Interesting. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well read, nice interception. McGinn. Robertson. Adams. Rafinha, and it's Guimaraes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Guimaraes. Oh, he's having a go! Adams. He's wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Neymar.
TerraBox, record every moment of your life.
Store big, share bigger. TerraBox.
অন্যকে আপনার ফোন দেখতে দেন। ব্রাউজিং ইতিহাস সব প্রকাশ্যে চলে যায়। ইউসি ইনকগনিটো ব্রাউজিং
Moved on forwards. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Christie has it in a wide position. Gets his head on it! Gabriel gets good distance on it. And it's played forward. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's a promising position. Plays it across. Bruno Guimaraes succumbs to the pressure. Brazil have a free kick. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, shooting chance! finish, an absolute joy. You run short of superlatives. That was extra special. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Neymar forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Brilliantly cut out. Neymar. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now this face-to-face with the keeper. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, well timed. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's well done, really robust. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's Christie, and that's aimed into the middle. Muscular approach does pay off here. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Quick ball upfield. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's shifting through the gears here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Adams. Spread out to the left. Christie. Oh, such a clever touch. Bruno Guimaraes tries to clear. That's a throw. Driving on and making good progress. Takes a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Christie. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. And a chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bruno Guimaraes with the slide tackle there. Bruno Guimaraes. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a nice ball. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Christie gently done. Nicely intercepted. Christie is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bruno Guimaraes, long ball looking to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looks to the other side. Doak. That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel getting this one clear. Played into the middle. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Casemiro gets it clear. Out for a throw. Christie shifted upfield. Played out wide. And the finish! Good effort first time.
Adams really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Marquinhos, long ball upfield. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Crunching tackle. Adams. Christie goes on a charge down the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Played towards the other side. Oh, Red, nice interception. The first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Brazil are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Christie gets his final warning. Gabriel. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Christie. Moved on forwards. Neymar. Gabriel. And he goes cross-field. Danilo. Mathias Cunha. He's Mathias Cunha! They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Brazil, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again. Pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Danilo. Neymar. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Good. And it's McTominay. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bruno Guimaraes, Vinicius Junior, Adams, Robertson, played cross-field, changing the point of attack. He has found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Now it's Mathias Cunha. Long time, excellent interception. McTominay. Aim forwards. Oh, good spread. That's very neat. Cross needs to be good. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And a play for a throw. Hit into the middle. Tries to get it clear. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Christie forwards and with intent. He can get that clear. Proves too strong. McTominay. Marquinhos. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Christie. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. McTominay looks to the other side. Doak pings it across. That is a brilliant interception.
Scotland really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined.
Mateus Cunha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Doak, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Casemiro. Danilo. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mateus Cunha. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
And here's the chance to counter. Vinicius Junior succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That looks a good cross. Let's cut it out. And it's Danilo. McTominay. McGinn. Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there. They get a throw in. He's in plenty of space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Neymar. That is very well defended. Going to be disappointed with that. McTominay out towards the flank. Christie. He's well positioned. Tries a shot.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. No question, that's a foul. Marquinhos. Samiro. Neymar. It's gone out for a throw-in. Scotland can make their change now with a break in play. And it's Guimaraes. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Nice physical challenge. He is onto it in a flash. He's found a way through. Doak. He is through here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Quality ball.
Scotland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Matheus Cunha. Adams. Ginn. Robertson. And it goes cross-field. Doak. Oh, it's played into the area.
Scotland really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. And it's Danilo. Foot in.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Can he get onto this? No foul, says the referee.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Christie tries to dink it through. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neymar. That's a good ball. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Brazil are making a change now. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
There's just too much pressure on them in the end, Peter.
Neymar. Matheus Cunha. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Ibanez. Marquinhos. Neymar. Ibanez. is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Bruno Guimaraes, Neymar, Matheus Cunha, out to the right. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gabriel makes the interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Marquinhos, Casemiro, Bremer. Played into space out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That has been knocked clear. Now it's McGinn. Duke. Out for a goal kick. Adams, Casemiro wins the duel this time. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Vinicius Junior, out to the left it goes. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. Now it's Neymar! That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. At his watch and blows his whistle. Brazil have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Brazil were totally organised, disciplined and professional here throughout. They knew exactly what they were doing and duly assured.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duties. A manager's dream in many ways, a model man, and I would say a model footballer.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Moved on forwards. Gabriel cuts it out. It's a throw in. Played into the middle. He's dealt with that well. Plenty waiting in the middle. Throw in. Christie, now here's the delivery. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Robertson. Christie. Robertson. And it's played forward. Nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gabriel. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Great chance! Climbs up big! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius. Oh, what a climb! Another fruitless header.
Brazil really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there. Casemiro. Danilo. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's well done, really robust. And the shot matches Cunha! It's fine, and it is an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Brazil got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time. Scotland, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
Allison on ball by the goalkeeper. Ball's played through. That's a throw. Neymar. And a shot! Danilo forwards and with intent. And he's on his way! Now it's Adams. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Tries a deft little ball. Over to the left. Played in by Robertson. That'll be a throw-in. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Scotland grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Vinicius Junior. That's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. Aim forwards. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, sweet feet. Crossed into the middle.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement. Otherwise, it's pretty much a waste.
Moved on forwards. Gabriel. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Gabriel. That's a nicely weighted pass. Shot goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Hanley lofted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Marquinhos gently done. Marquinhos gently done. Neymar, and it's played forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment. The referees awarded a free kick. Danilo. Neymar. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. they're not going to make any further progress now. Vinicius Junior. Hanley. Oh, this looks sharp. Out towards the flank. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Driving on, a real charge here. Showing good feet. He slings it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Christie goes on a charge down the left, in into the middle. Neymar. Danilo. Brazil keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. He's onto it in a flash. Now that's well seen too. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Spread out to the left. Played into the box. Nice interception, well timed. Doak forwards and with intent. Neymar. Foot in, could move up a gear here. And it's McTominay.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
Danilo carries the ball down the right. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Oh, that is up. That's another chance. And it's Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Christie did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Robertson looks to the other side. Doak proves just a little bit too strong. Decent chance! Danilo. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Danilo. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar. That's really well manoeuvred. McTominay, and it's lofted through here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good spread. And it's Danilo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Matt shoots! Bruno Guimaraes. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Brazil really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's really well cleared. He brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So once again, we're underway.
Brazil have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of...
He's had a shot! Christie. Aim forwards. Doak. That has found him in acres of space. He's had a go! He wasn't that far away.
He had a good feel of the whole situation, and he's acknowledged the service.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Casemiro. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he spark a counter here? Proves too strong. Neymar. Danilo. Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a little off target. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's got away. Danilo with the clearance. Neymar. Brazil going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel. The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha. There's the shot! Goal, Brazil! And they're back in front.
Brazil, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Brazil take the lead. Moved on forwards. And it's Neymar. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well read, nice interception. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes. And that's been won straight back. Out to the left it goes. Out of play for a goal kick. Hangs in a cross, and he shoots! Time to deliver. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Marquinhos. Christie. Lovely feet. Robertson drives forward on the overlap. Casemiro wins the duel this time. Scotland are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And he thumps it clear.
Scotland really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Robertson, here comes the cross. Gabriel gets it away. Danilo. Succumbs to the pressure. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's played forward. Neymar played out to the left flank. Cross goes in there. No, that's not going to find its target. Again. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Danilo. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Casemiro. And it's Neymar. Christie forwards and with intent. Tomine. Very nicely done. Knocks it out wide. Christie. Now the cross. Well read. And the danger is averted. Gabriel, gently done. Neymar. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Matthews Cunha. There's the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And it's played forward, played out to the right. And that was very necessary. And that is out of play. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Matthews Cunha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gets it away. Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. In by Vinicius Junior. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Calmly anticipates. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Tomine. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. Ooh, delicate chip through. He's just misjudged that one.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, easy pickings there. Marquinhos. Neymar shifted upfield. Brazil couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Has a look and plays it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Christie. What about this cross?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Out to the right.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Both sides a bit too casual in possession. That's Christie. Gabriel gets rid without sophistication. Christie elects to cross.
যে ওয়েবসাইট দেখতে চান খুলছে না ইউসি ব্রাউজার ব্যবহার করুন বিল্ট ইন ভিপিএন স্পিড সহ নিরাপদ ও দ্রুত ইন্টারনেট দুনিয়া উপভোগ করুন
Danilo. Neymar. Aim forwards. He's in plenty of space here. There are a few waiting for it. Turns and goes back. Neymar played out towards them. Can he finish? should have put that one away.
Mateus Cunha really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
He has found the way through. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Deep cross. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Scotland really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Searching pass he's played there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Casemiro forwards and with intent. I think we're just about done here. On time, excellent interception. Oh, super find. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Ibanez. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Gabriel chooses to go cross-field. McGinn. And it's Christie. Robertson played over towards the opposite flank. McTominay. McGinn. And it's played forward. Now it's Christie. Scotland with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the shot! Ibanez. Neymar. Oh, good spread. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And now the breakaway. Oh, look at the space here. That's really well manoeuvred. Here come Brazil on the counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's away. Towering through the... In he goes again! Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Neymar. And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your seat encounter. And
So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
there aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here. That's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duties. A manager's dream in many ways, a model man, and I would say a model footballer.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Adams, over to the left. Played in by Robertson. Casemiro. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. That's good play. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
Scotland, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Well read, nice interception. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Danilo. Casemiro. Christie. Moved on forwards. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Doak. Doak shifted upfield. Some good work on the right flank here. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Aim forwards. He's going to be disappointed with that. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. And he's found a way past. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Danilo. Neymar. Casemiro. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Matheus Cunha. Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior! He thumps it clear. Neymar. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the ball's come loose here.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Played through for the wide man.
Are clearly looking to use the space at the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the fullbacks to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Brazil applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but
Matheus Cunha! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Calmly anticipates. Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. And here's Vinicius Junior. Long ball by the goalkeeper. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries a deft little ball. And it's Christie. Now it's Adams. Oh, what a ball! Chance! There are a few waiting for it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Doak, and he goes cross-field. Robertson pings in across. Hangs one in. Brazil keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Danilo. So it is still 0-0. Now that's well seen too. Marquinhos. Danilo. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. Casemiro. Now it's Adams. Now it's Christie. Played into space out wide. Neymar. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The pressing's intense, and it's played off. Christie, played into the middle. He's dealt with that well. And he's there to get it away. Doak. McTominay. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, it's Matches. He's having a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Neymar. Matches Cunha! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
McTominay. Doak. Great defending, strong and determined. Matches Cunha. Come through and he's had a quick look into mighty effort! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, such a clever touch. Moved on forwards. It's good running with the ball. And he's managed to get free. He's in plenty of space here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Robertson wins the duel this time. Christie is fouled. And it's Christie. Shot a goal! It's out for a goal kick. Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Vinicius Junior. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bruno Guimaraes.
Leute, wenn ihr euch für Sport begeistert, ist dieses Video für euch. Ihr könnt jede Sportart aus der ganzen Welt über diese App mit einem extrem flüssigen Erlebnis ansehen. Lasst es uns gemeinsam ausprobieren.
Christie. Done delicately. Played through for the wide man. Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well, played right into his path. It's anyone's ball now. Duke. Robertson. And it's played forward. Adams. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautiful work to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Gabriel cuts it out. Neymar. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. Into the channel. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes proves too strong. Danilo proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Christie. Christie going full tilt down the left. Oh, it's played into the area. Christie has failed to find anyone. Marquinhos looks to the other side. Neymar. Lofted upfield. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Neymar. Danilo. Danilo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. McTominay does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior, and he's picked out the run. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Tries to get it clear. Doak. That's been slipped through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Brazil go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's cut it out. McTominay. Forward it goes. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It is a corner. Good chance. Oh, smashing header. That's going to go a long way. Moved on forwards. Bruno Guimaraes getting this one clear. And here's the chance to counter. Gabriel. Neymar. Time and again they are repelled. Danilo. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's a good run down the right. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
It's run loose here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Neymar. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this. McTominay. Aim forwards. Danilo, who does have an assist to his name. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Neymar. Out to the right. Cuts out the pass. Up towards the front line. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Neymar, Vinicius Junior, Danilo. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Neymar! Luke. It's an imaginative pass. Great, and the shots! They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Matheus Cunha.
Matheus Cunha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vinicius Junior, Neymar, Vinicius Junior, McTominay, just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Christie, it's lofted through here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take it.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Neymar. Matheus Cunha. Now this could be Vinicius Junior! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Danilo. Neymar. Casemiro. Danilo. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's found a way through. Some good work on the right flank here. No, that's too long. Danilo gets over and intercepts. Christie. Casemiro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Casemiro. Marquinhos is onto it in a flash. Nicely intercepted. There's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Casemiro Gently done. Hanley, and it's played forward, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, good spread. Turns and goes back. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been cut short. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Danilo picks it up now. Robertson with the clearance. Oh, this looks sharp. Succumbs to the pressure. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Again. Robertson. Christie forwards and with intent. And they've got rid. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Danilo. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Matt. There's the shot! Can he spark a counter here? Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Maciej Cunha. Time to deliver. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's gone back to the keeper. Gabriel. Half an hour gone in the second half. Maciej Cunha. Danilo. Oh, great play! Aim forwards. Moved on forwards.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given
They've played it short. And it's played forward. He's in plenty of space here. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's McTominay. And the counter is on. That's really well manoeuvred.
তুমি আমার এতদিনের জমানো পলিথিনগুলো ফেলে দিল। আম্মু তোমার আইসক্রিমের বক্সগুলো আব্বু ফেলে দিয়েছে। তুমি কি পাগল নাকি মাথা নষ্ট? সংসার চালাতে কি কি লাগে তুমি বোঝো?
হ্যাঁ জানি তো, আর সেই জন্যই 100% ফুড গ্রেড ফ্রেস্কো কন্টেইনার।
বাহ, দেখতে তো কুল।
সাধারণ কন্টেইনার পদার্থ, তাই ব্যবহার করুন ফ্রেশ রেজিনে তৈরি আরএফএল এর ফ্রেস্কো কন্টেইনার। ফ্রেস্কো কন্টেইনার, নিরাপদ খাবার, যত্ন সবার।
কিনতে ভিজিট করুন আরএফএল বেস্ট বাই ও অথবা .com এ।
McTominay getting this one clear. And it's Danilo. And it's going to be another one. And it's been taken short. It's a loose ball. Gets good distance on it. Doak looks to get on the end of this. And he's picked out the run. He has found a way through. He's free, he has got space. Out of play for a throw. Brazil are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that's aimed into the middle. Gabriel, Ibanez. Nice physical challenge. Played out to the right. Bruno Guimaraes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Marquinhos. Marquinhos gently done. Neymar. Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So what can they make of this? Matheus Cunha. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Played towards the front line. Marquinhos makes the interception. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Danilo. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Brazil genuinely looked a very good outfit out there. A good collective effort to keep the opposition at bay while also ensuring they carried out enough menace at the other end.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Adams. Now it's Christie. The cross comes in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Gabriel. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Stefan on goal.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Lofted upfield. Oh, good spread. Very nicely done. And he's there to get it away. Robertson. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Danilo. Neymar. Probing pass. Swings it across. Robertson. Forward it goes. Christie. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Cross goes in there. Danger averted for now. Driven forward. Played out to the right. There will be a throw-in. Neymar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Time to deliver. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? Shot a goal! That's really well manoeuvred. And that's a throw-in. Delivered in. Clipped into space. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Danilo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the shot! Might come loose. Shifted upfield. Danilo. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Neymar. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Christie providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! Could be danger this time, surely! Goal, Scotland! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Scotland have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Danilo. Danilo charging forward down that flank. Moved on forwards. Now it's Adams. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Marquinhos gets it away. Christie. Nice control. Robertson, backward it goes. Lovely feet. Robertson chooses to go cross-field. McTominay. Bruno Guimaraes gets a foot in here. Aim forwards. Marquinhos. It's an inviting looking ball that. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Christie. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Up he goes! Oh, he's got that completely wrong. Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Robertson looks to the other side. Dunk. Succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Christie. Might be danger here. Casemiro gently done. Matheus Cunha. Applies the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Matheus Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Neymar. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Neymar. And a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Bruno Guimaraes. Strong running down that left flank. Neymar. McTominay producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Out to the right. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Danilo getting this one clear. And it's played forward. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Out to the left it goes. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nicely intercepted. Danilo. And it's Danilo. Great run on the overlap here. Produces a cross. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
McTominay attempts a clearance. Shaped ball. Danilo. Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, what a ball! That's surely a foul. Free kick. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's been won straight back. Robertson. Christie. Cross to the back post. Neymar. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Vinicius Junior. The referee's awarded a free kick. That's tiny. Chooses to go back. It's gone for a throw-in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Spread out to the left. Danilo cuts it out. Adams. Christie in acres of space out wide. A chance to play it in. Christie. He whips it across. Casemiro. Marquinhos, and he goes cross-field. Neymar. Gabriel. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Takes a shot! Quality ball. He is onto it in a flash. They get a throw in. Now it's McTominay. Some good work on the right flank here. In once more, climbs up big! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now that's well seen too. Aim forwards. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. McTominay concedes a free kick for that. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in.
Acrobatic effort! It's off target and by quite a way. McTominay. Played towards the other side. Now it's Christie. Over to the left. Played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
Brazil, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Casemiro. Danilo. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. Defending of the desperate variety.
Matheus Cunha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Matheus Cunha! Moved on forwards. Gabriel makes the interception. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Marquinhos, nicely aimed pass. Matheus Cunha. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Lovely ball and a real chance now. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Marquinhos. Danilo. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Throw it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes looking to get on the end of this. Well, That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Deftly away. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Gabriel. Brazil still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face. Just the goalkeeper's a great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a throw. Now here's the delivery. Let's cut it out. Neymar. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Neymar. Danilo. And it's Danilo. He's in plenty of space here.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Neymar. Matheus Cunha. Aim forwards. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Christie. Oh, they could be caught out here. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Christie. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice looking ball. Casemiro. Your impression so far, Jim?
Brazil are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Vinicius Junior. Danilo. That's good play. Great defending, strong and determined. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Neymar. Brilliantly cut out. Robertson. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos. Matheus Cunha. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's nice. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. It's a threatening ball. Big chance! Oh, Well, that is asking for trouble. He's had a shot! Neymar with the short one. Neymar. So who's he picking out? The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That is lovely. Oh, he's found support out wide. He came in hard, very hard. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. That has found him in acres of space. Christie shifted upfield. Keeps on running. He's had a shot! That carried quite a threat. Bruno Guimaraes. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Can he stop it going out? We expected better, and so did he. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, can he get onto this?
Scotland clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And there's the shot! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And it's Danilo. Ball's played through. Danilo picks it up now. Plenty waiting in the middle. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, it's... And the shot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Brazil grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Nice physical challenge.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, well measured. Shoots! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Casemiro. Brazil getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. And it's played forward. Christie. Adams. Played out to the right.
Scotland really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Casemiro moved on forwards. Well, played right into his path. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It'll be a throw-in. Danilo. Can he latch on to this? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tries a shot! Goal! Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and the clinical edge.
And now he has two. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Well, there's a probing ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Matheus Cunha. That looks a cracking ball. Can he spark a counter here? Plenty to aim at here. Scotland have reclaimed it. Crossed into the box. Christie.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Vinicius Junior. Moved on forwards.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
He's onto it in a flash. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, just skips past his man. Neymar. Danilo. And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
ইলাস্টিক ও ভার্জিন ম্যাটেরিয়ালে তৈরি